facing life head on. Every way you hope for peace is closed on. Everything is so loud. Break free from the noise. Break free from the noise. People ring you on the phone, ask you how you doing. Seems so cliche these days. You answer back as simply as you can. I'm fine, 'cause no one really wants the answer that question anyway. Break free from the noise. Break free from the noise. It's like everything's meant to destroy you, and if you let it get the best of you, but you can't, no, you got to fight through, make it to tomorrow, yeah, so you can look back with gratitude one day that you had the fortitude to follow through, to make it through. May 13th, 2022. Break free from the noise. Don't let the negative vibes bring you down. No, no. Break free. Don't let the negative vibes bring you down. No, break free from the noise. Break free from the noise, yeah. Break free from the noise. Break free. Break free. Free from the It's Saturday Night Live. Oh, it's Mark Byers. I was walking and it's looking for another way. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Byers Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,237 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we made it, Joanne, just in time before midnight. I came on twice before. It didn't work out. I don't know what the hell's going on. I tried to bring you a 4K performance, thinking it'd be cool if you could be able to tune in 4K. Well, you know what? Something to frig happened and it wouldn't work. It's better because, look, I was like this big on the screen. It's weird. I like this better. I got my room around me. I could throw an elbow at Zabrosk. I could point out Joanne. The other way, like my hand's off the screen right away in 4K, no good. So we're doing it. We're here. Saturday Night Live. If you guys weren't here last night, some craziness took place. I was on the stand, getting grilled, by Amber Heard's attorneys. Terrible, terrible attorney. And then by the, good attorneys over there by Johnny Depp's people. And tonight, I think we have to actually shoot the attorney footage, right? I mean, if we're going to have two scenes where I'm two people, then we have to have questions asked of those two people, and then we make a movie. We're making a movie. I guess that's what we're doing here. What the hey, right? Ooh. Joanne, that is a schmooth. You can't come out Saturday Night Live without a schmooth. What? No, Joanne, I didn't make any for you. Did you make some for me too? What? Why would I make some of my tasty schmooth for you? Right? I'm here. I'm drinking a tasty schmooth. That's mine, okay? I don't have extras. If I did, I'd drink the friggin' hell out of it. All right? When you're a fan of schmoothies, and you drink schmoothies like all day, every day, I'd mainline schmoothies if I could. Oh, what did you want? What are you going to drink for dinner? You got a schmooth? Who's making schmooths? Sometimes when you're hoping for a schmooth, and then Joanne's wheezing it out, and there's no way to schmooth that out, Anyway, Joanne, we're going to get into it. Zabrosk is here, about to give us a woohoo. We're finally live. And we're going to do a little something. I got to get the old lavalier microphone going because we're shooting a little something from the courtroom again. This one's going to be a little different than the last two. So now we have a courtroom report. We have 2 interviews, testimonials. And now we have to have the questions from the attorney. And perhaps I got to find some freaking robe, a black robe, so we can do the judge, right? Maybe I could do the jury too, and I'll play all 12 jurors. Do I have 12 wigs? We'll figure it out. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you can't play one of the jurors. You'll break the camera. Poor Joanne, where she just breaks everything she looks at. Zabrosk, we need a woohoo! Saturday Night Live. All right, before we do a little improv. Woohoo! Right? Sometimes you're there, you're like, is he showing up today? Is Zabrosk bringing it? Always. Zabrosk doesn't come and do his thing without bringing it. He's not going to show without bringing it. If he did, he's not getting paid. I'm doing a doll hair on him, like I'd pay Joanne. We'll get doll hairs to Zabrosk. I think we have our lavalier working. Let's just see if we can turn this puppy on. Jeez, we're getting right into it again, Joanne, aren't we today? Sometimes when you're in the middle of it, and you got a lavalier microphone, you go, check, 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 chicken. Yeah, it's working. Sometimes you do the chicken check. When people do like, mic check 1, mic check 1, 2, mic check 1, 2, 3. I'm like, no, you're stupid. I don't do a mic check 1, 2, 3. Okay, I do a chicken check, chickity chickity check check, chicken check check, chicken check 1, chicken check 2. Chicken, chicken, check, check. Chicken. At the end, you throw a chicken in, they're going to give you the gig, Oh, we're doing auditions on the 15th. Mic check 1. No, that's not our guy. Next. Mic check 1, check 2. That guy's crap. Get rid of him. Next. Check 1. Someone throw something at that guy. He freaking stinks. Next. Chicken check. Chickity check. Chicken. Chicken check. Chicken. Give that guy a freaking contract. Right now. Double decker it. When he does a chicken check like that. Yeah. That's the guy.
That's the guy. You got to get him for a long-term deal, like Zabrosk. Lifetime. Blood Oath. Sometimes when you're hoping for the best, you get the best. Matt Zabrowski. The greatest. Chicken check. Chick, chicken check. Chicken. Right? That's what we're doing. I'm drinking a schmoothie, Joanne. What are you drinking? No, Joanne, they don't make a wheeze in that flavor. You know? Joanne! Woo! That's a good schmooth, Joanne. What's that? No, Joanne, you can't have a tasty sip of my schmooth. You can't have a little gobble goo of my schmooth. You know? You're there doing a gobble goo. You know? I'm just trying to drink it up. It's mine. I made it. No, Joanne, I didn't make any for you. I told you already. I would never make any for you. That's all me. Schmoothie master. When I was 18, they called me the king of schmoothies. And then they opened up a place called Smoothie King. Stole it from me. It was my idea. Well, it's because of me. They were calling me Smoothie King back then. They took out the CH, though, which was weird. You know. If you can't call it a Schmoothie King instead of Smoothie King, that's why it went under, you know. Oh. They asked 100 people, why did Smoothie King go out of, you know, business? Because they took the CH out. What? What are you talking about? Schmoothie? You didn't know it used to be called Schmoothie King? Some guy came along. He's like, you know, that's a lot of letters. We want to save a little money on the, you know, the marquee out front. We gotta get a guy from Easy Signs to make those for all across country. 2 letters across the country. It's eating away at our profit. We're going to Smoothie King. Smoothie King, there was a freaking, you know, like company-wide, there's like a strike. They went out there, you know, holding picket signs. We want Smoothie King. We don't want Smoothie King. That's freaking garbage. Smoothie King. What a crap name that one is. You know what I mean? What's that? No, Joanne. Yeah, I'll take a sip before. You don't want it to, you know, get. It's best when it's frozen. It's like real good. Yeah. Joanne. Yeah. That's a good one right there. Schmoothie. No, Joanne, I won't be trying to take them to court and bring back the schmoothie. That's on them. If they want to get rid of it, I'm not going to, you know, make a stink out of it. You know, you're making a stink out of it when everybody's gathering around. It's a sad day. So anyway, Joanne, what do we got here? Are we doing a little interview / courtroom confessional questions of the, you know, questioning our people from last night? I don't remember the questions I asked myself in my mind. It's freaking schmoothie, isn't it? It's like the greatest schmoothie. It's crazy, though. Any schmoothie I ever have is the greatest smoothie of all time. You know? I forgot about the one I had yesterday. It was good. Yeah, I know it was great. While I had it, it was the greatest smoothie of all time. But today, greatest smoothie of all time. You know? Sometimes you get lucky. And you get a greatest smoothie of all time, double-decker style. Where you get it one day, and then you forget about it the next day. You just do it all over again. It's like the Renaissance Man show. You know? Anyway. Joanne, what do you think? Should we get into it? Should we? Are we doing it? Oh, goodness. Sometimes you ask Joanne to get in, like, and be a part of the show. And she just instead starts getting louder with the wheeze. It's not what I meant. You know. You know, who would say, Joanne, that, like, we want you to be more inclusive, you know, 2022. We want you to be more inclusive, and then you just decide to, you know, get louder with the wheeze. Like, that's what I meant with the more inclusive. Did not mean that with the more inclusive. In fact, I was thinking that maybe you can learn how to dim down that wheeze, you know?
I'm just thinking out loud. It'd be better if you dimmed it down. Mark, we need a chicken song. We do need a chicken song. We're going to have to do it for tomorrow. It's crazy. I'm already tired. I had to get up early today. Tomorrow, I got to get up early. My son's got a baseball game early. So let's see if I can film this, because I really want to put this together for tomorrow. Let me play you a quick song so I get myself ready. Then we're rolling on this. I'm going to throw something in here real quick. Let's see. And I'll move my chair. How about what is quickly becoming one of my favorite songs? This is last night's song, but oh man, I don't know. I got so many things I have to get out here for you. All right, let's do this. I don't know what it was. Let's see. I want to do the other one. What's this? What is this?
Every day we're facing life head on. Every way you hope for peace is closed on. Everything's so loud.
I'm skipping around. Here we go.
The lone trip home, scenic drive. Take your eyes off the angry eyes. You wonder why everybody's going out of their mind, living in this world, living in this life. I see through you. I see through you. 'Cause they keep telling us one thing, it's never the right thing. Yeah, I can't trust anything. No. 'Cause you never know what the real game is. And I see through you. One by, but the stars all isn't mine. Stay for a little while longer now. Let it all pass you by. Don't even know you got your common sense. Yeah, you're using it. Yeah, no matter what names they call you, you got one life you do, so you can listen. I see through you. And you're thinking you're getting what you should be getting. You're lost, you're delusional, you. 'Cause everything they say is quite the opposite of true. We sail right through from outer space. Oh, crazy easy place. It's all I see through you. I see through you. I see through you. I see through
Okay. So. Oh. Come on, dude. You know, I could get rid of this friggin' heater now. I don't need a heater over here. It's 9,000 degrees today. Literally, it's 957 degrees. Don't need a heater. Thanks for coming out. Oh, yeah. Come on. Maybe we should do this tomorrow. So frustrating. I gotta move all this garbage. I have 2 chairs here in this room. Why 2 chairs? Because the white one's not as comfortable as it seems. You know, it is, but it's just not as comfortable as the black chair, which is like one of those like laid back and kick back chairs. I think we got it going. What's this? Oh. Are you going to see that? Yeah. Oh, goodness, guys. Alrighty, I guess we're doing a little courtroom conversation. Yes, Your Honor, I call Clay Williams to the stand. Can we not lose ourselves in the screen there? Yes, Your Honor, we call the defense. No, not the defense. The prosecution. Your Honor, we call
Clay Williams the ninth to the stand. Thank you. Mr. Williams, you're under... What are we talking about, Joanne? All right, let's just look at what we have here, because we need to at least figure out what we're doing here. Your Honor, we call Clay Williams the ninth to the stand. Now, Mr. Williams, you know that you are under oath from the previous... I'm trying to remember what the frick Mr. Clay did. I don't think his name is Clay. We have to come up with a better name than Clay. Your Honor, we call Scooter Jenkins to the stand. Thank you, Mr. Jenkins. Now, Mr. Jenkins, could you please share with the courtroom, please, for the freaking love, stop stepping on everything? Gosh almighty, Joanne, you know! Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We call Scooter Jenkins to the stand. Mr. Jenkins, now you are aware you are under oath. Can you please share with us how you've come to know Miss Amber Heard? And when was the first time you saw Miss Heard? And by what circumstances was that information passed along to you? Tell me a little bit... I gotta get into my same spot here. I think it's about right over here. Tell me about the first time you met. Give us a detail by detail. Where was it? What did you talk about? Was it a relationship that began immediately? Just a little bit of color would be appreciated. Now, you guys don't realize what I'm doing here, but basically we already shot all the good stuff. I need to have some filler. This is all filler stuff, okay? We're doing filler. Now with filler, what we could do with filler is we can cut it and cut it out. So let's see what we have here. Tell me about the details of your first meeting. Where did you meet Miss Heard? And she shared that with you the first time you met? Did you happen to take any pictures or video by chance? And did you happen to take any photos of this incident, of the damage to her face, the contorted deal that you are referring to? Oh, would we be able to possibly send out a search team and to recover? Perhaps we could send a recovery team out to locate the phone. Mr. McCuddy, what the hell's your freaking name again? Jenkins? Scooter Jenkins? Mr. Jenkins, are you being honest with us about this? It doesn't sound like you're being honest. It sounds like you're making a story up right now. Now, Mr. Jenkins, how many times would you say you visited Miss Heard at her residence after, say, 8 p.m.? And did you happen to stay over any of those nights? Interesting. Your Honor, how is that hearsay? How is that hearsay? I'm here. She's the one saying it. I'm hearing it. It's not hearsay unless I said it. She did it, though. We're just listening. And so I'm hearing it. She's saying it. I guess that's what you meant. But could you maybe overrule her and let me continue on? You know? Let's see what we got here. You know, Mr. Jenkins, you could be held in contempt if you aren't being honest with us. That's perjury. You want to be called for perjury and go to court, go to jail? You want to be sent up to the freaking big leagues? What do they call it again? The big house? We send you out to the big house. Nobody wants to go to the big house, okay, Mr. Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins, can I just let you know that if you're caught lying, that you go to jail for 50,000 years? They take your soul. Like, you can't even reincarnate. Yeah. You should have thought about that before you came out here, Mr. Jenkins, and you made a mockery of this courtroom. I'm here. I'm trying to do my best for my client, Sir Johnny Depp. He got knighted. Last time he was there, the Queen did it. And I'm here just trying to get him to, to the truth to come out. This is 2022. The truth does not breathe in 2022. But I'm doing my best. Trying to get it. This one over here is talking about, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to figure it out. She can't figure out anything. She can't even open up a freaking mayonnaise jar. I don't know what that has to do with anything. But she can't do it. I'm here, Johnny Depp style. And, I think it's just important that you know that. So I think you need to understand something, Mr. Jenkins, that you're going to be held in contempt, okay? Because this literal charade that you've broadcast and I guess you'd say minueted here in front of these people have lives. They don't have time to be wasting with you running through a game of sorts, This is not the Game of Thrones, okay? It's not. I know you want it to be, and you want to somehow be like the winner of the game. I never watched the show, but I'm telling you what, you can't go Game of Thrones on it, all right? Bailiff, can you do me a favor and take, Mr. Jenkins away? He lied under oath. I don't care if Miss Amber Heard hired you or said, I love you, just come and do this for me and we can run away into the sunset together. Because it didn't work out that way, okay? You should have been a little bit more honest. You should have come out here and just been like, look, she tried to bribe me. She said, we need to set up Johnny. Let me go out there and pretend that you're my friend, you know what I mean? And then don't let them know that I'm really doing, the tagaroo on you from the backside every night at 9 p.m. And that was something that came out in the middle of your testimony, and you've been caught out, sir. You've been caught out, and I think at this time the bailiff will be taking you into custody, and you will be going to jail for the next 50,000 years. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Done. So that's our first witness of the day, Your Honor. We do have a second witness. This is a very controversial witness, Your Honor, because it was very hard to track him down. And I know that they're going to give me a hard time over here. And they're going to say, oh, I object. Why do you object? This is the guy that Johnny Depp got all of his goodness from. You know what I mean? Like, he's there. He's got piles, Tony Montana style. And that's all because of Fredrickson over here, I think that's his name. I really don't know his name. Hold on a minute. Because I think it's important that we're at least able to get that right. Leon Fredericks. But his real name is something else, Fredericks. But he goes by Leon as well, just so you know. Like, if you didn't know it, Leon's a pretty serious dude right here. Here we go.
I swear to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
That's Leon.
That's what I'm going to do.
This is
Dusty Fredericks. So, Your Honor, I think it's important that we bring, Johnny's guy. He may be a little filthy and gross, and he's got an attitude. I think that at the end of the day, we may be, in a worse position afterwards than we started. He's the type of guy who takes away instead of gives. But we're going to get him on the stand, and let's see if we can get some information about Johnny's drug habits. I'm sorry? Yeah, no, he's, this is his dealer. Your Honor, we call Dusty Fredericks to the stand. Mr. Fredericks, could you please put your hand up and promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Mr. Fredericks, could you please put your right hand up and your left hand on the Bible? And I want you to repeat after me. I will, Dusty Fredericks, only speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And you have to say it with the same inference. You're not allowed to say it you have to literally say it the same emotional integrity that I just laid it out there for you. So go ahead, Dusty. We're waiting. No, not quite good enough there, Dusty. I think you could do better than that, okay? One more time, just so you know. I, Dusty Fredericks, shall speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. You hear that? What I did at the end? I say, God, you got to almost come down to a whisper. You're starting normal. You're saying, "Hi, I'm Dusty Fredericks, and I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God." You got to go there at the end. Give us some emotional, go there for me, Dusty. Let's go. We're on it. I'm sorry, Your Honor. This is on Dusty. That'll do, Dusty. That'll do. Okay? Let's just get into it here. Okay? It's important that we get into it and that we get this on the record. Could you please share with us how you know Johnny Depp? Can you please, I guess, just clarify when you say his guy, what do you mean by his guy? Oh, yeah. Okay, but what kind of illegal substances were you procuring for Mr. Depp? Can you give me a list? Oh, skibbity scoos. What is a skibbity boo? What is a skibbity bibbity boo? Because that one sounds interesting. I don't think I ever heard about that one in the streets. But I do know about the coke and the marijuana, all those things. Heard about those, but the skibbity boos, I've never heard of that. I would like to at least just get some information here. I am trying to, do a whole. This is a back and forth process to find out who told the truth here. So skibbity boos, that's part of it. We need to know. I can't just have that out there without defining what a skibbity boo is. So okay, and can you just explain to me when it comes down to it? How much coke would you say Johnny bought in the last, say, 2 years? Enough for a college? To put someone through college? To start a college? Johnny Depp could have started a college and put a full first year worth of people through? Dogs! I'm doing a friggin' show here! Stop the barking! Amber, can you keep it down? I'm in the middle of doing a show! Sidetracked by the dogs, Mr. Fredericks, would you say that Johnny, if it came down to it, how much money would you think that he'd spent since the beginning of your relationship on illegal substances? A football team? He could have bought a football team. Like the Giants? Oh. Yeah, the Falcons are crap. I get it. Like no one wants the Falcons. If you said that you could have bought the Giants, I'd be like, I get it. That's a pretty astonishing. But he still blew enough money. He could have bought the Falcons. It's a decent mid-level football team, and he decided against it. And instead to snort it and to do whatever the hell else he did. So listen, I think it's interesting that you have this relationship with Johnny Depp. But could you do me a favor and explain, how did it all go down? Did you ever expect that this would happen? I don't remember the whole thing I did last night, guys. I watched the first part, which was the first character who switches, and I'm able to work on that, but I really don't remember what I said to this as the second character. I'm trying to remember right now, because that would be helpful if I was able to have questions. Like, I actually wrote the questions down for the first guy, because I went through it. I was like, how many questions do I have? I had, how do you know Miss Heard? Tell me about the details of the first meeting. Did you take any pictures or video, Miss Heard? Can we send a recovery team to go and find that phone you threw down in the ravine in San Francisco, Miss Heard? Miss Heard, how many times would you say you had visitors? How many times did you go visit Miss Heard? So I had all of that going. But I'm not really sure for the second guy. So let's just try to improvise a little bit here and see if we can come up with something. So, Mr. Fredericks, I understand they call you Leon sometimes. It's your nickname. Could you explain to me the relationship with you and Johnny? When did it start to get to its strongest point? And did you guys wind up having any experiences together that we should talk about? I don't think I talked about anything like that. So, Mr. Fredericks, if you could please enlighten us, did you ever see Mr. Depp get aggressive with Miss Heard? And did you ever see Miss Heard get aggressive with Mr. Depp? Interesting. Well, look, I have to be honest. We have a couple of law enforcement officers outside ready to take you down. You've been selling drugs 27 years. You think you can get away with that? You came here in courtroom sitting on the stand? You're out there talking about it? Yeah, I sell skibbity booze to freaking Johnny Depp and everybody else. And you won't even tell me what a skibbity boo is. I think it's important at this time, Your Honor, that we put everybody in freaking jail. All right. I say we put in, first guy who's there lying on the stand and doing the thing with Amber. He's got to go to jail for sure. But this freaking guy coming out here, lying on the stand, and, I'm here doing my best. Johnny Depp, he needs the best. And that's what he called me up, and I'm here to do it, It's a shame when you're up against a psychopath. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that about your client. She's a psychopath. So, Mr. Fredericks, Leon, just one final question. If you could, or if you could not, now let's think about how we're going to rephrase this one, because I keep getting a hearsay. I don't want to do a hearsay, okay? I'm trying to say, I don't want to say, oh, that's just leading. No, I'm not doing any leading. I'm asking proper questions here. I don't need to be bothered by Bugaboo over here with this, it's just a leading. He's nervous. He's nervous over here. He's got his hands between his legs. He's looking back like, what do I do next? You don't freaking ever go out there and just try to say, oh, I got a problem with this. Yeah, this is a magic trick. I'm able to literally just kind of hang out here in the courtroom and lean like Michael Jackson. How did he do that? Magic. So, Your Honor, I do appreciate you allowing me to question Mr. Fredericks. Mr. Fredericks, would you say that Mr. Depp has a problem with marijuana? Would you say he has a problem with cocaine? Would you say he has a problem with squibbity skibbity booze? What would you say he does have a problem with? If you had to like list it in order, would it be cocaine, marijuana, skibbity booze? Or would it be skibbity booze, marijuana, cocaine? What order would you place the three? I think that American, minds want to know. Bausch and Lau. Smart minds want to know. Not that we're here trying to get to the bottom of it, but we don't want to throw any, preconceived judgments out there on your, intellectual strengths or lack thereof, Anyway, I think it's important right now at this point, Your Honor, to place Mr. Fredericks in handcuffs. And no, Mr. Fredericks, you're not allowed to leave. Mr. Fredericks, you're not allowed to leave, Mr. Fredericks. Mr. Fredericks, Your Honor, how the freak you're going to let him walk out of here? And he says no cross-examinations, and you're going to allow that? What are we talking about over here? I'm fine with it, by the way. I'm fine with it. But I know they're going to have a problem with it over here, Yeah, we get to cross-examine him, though. No, I'm sorry. He walked out of here. What are you going to do about that? He took off. He's like, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. You go get that guy back. Good luck. You going to go bring him back? Okay. Oh, man, that's crazy. Look, Your Honor, I think at this point, it's probably, I would say, suitable and appropriate to just clear this case. You know what I mean? Let's just call it hung jury. Let's call it, like that there's misappropriated information. And let's just, let's all go home and get a nice weekend, nice weekend of rest, and just say that Johnny Depp wins, right? She's freaking out of her mind. Out of her freaking mind. Ah, goodness. The testimony speaks for itself, Your Honor, right? Speaks for itself. Got it there from Fredericks. You got it there over there from the other dude. That dude was out of his freaking mind, right? He's over there talking one way, then he's pretending. Good actor. But we knew it. I thought it was Owen Wilson at first. It wasn't Owen Wilson. In fact, if you go back, they may have cut it out, but the very first thing I said was, Mr. Wilson, can you please tell us what you enjoyed most with working on Ben Stiller's project, Zoolander, and they cut that one, I think, because it didn't make me look good going Zoolander on it. But I thought it was freaking, for a second, I was like, Owen Wilson's on the stand? What are we talking about here, So, Your Honor, I appreciate it. I guess we lost one, got one. That's not bad, 50%. And also, Johnny's innocent. We found that out, too, within this process. Because Crackadoo over here, the weird stuff that's going on in all these tapes, right? I mean, let's be honest. If I was in a room with that person that's in these tapes, I would go out of my mind, too. And, I could also see how that person would make up a lot of stories because of the way that they sound in those videos. But look, I'm not here to cast judgment and dispersions, Your Honor. That was for Mr. Fredericks to do. That was for basically everybody to do, including Amber on her own accord about herself, and she pledged. She pledged. You heard it. Some people donate. She pledges. And to her, that's the same as donating. And look, it's okay if mentally challenged people don't understand what the words mean and they just decide to just blob things together. It'd be like pledging and donating are the same things. Well, if you still have the money in your account, then it's not any of the two. It's pledging and donating. Pledging is the first thing. I'm going to do something. And then the people wait for you to freaking do that thing. And then when you don't, you're just an a-hole. No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm not meaning to talk about your client in a disparaging way, but who pledges $7 million and then says, yes, I pledged it. Yes, I pledged it. Yeah, we know you pledged it. Where's the freaking money? It's in your account, but you pledged it? Where's the donation? Well, I use those words as the same thing. Yeah, but the money didn't go anywhere, so you didn't do it. You said you were going to do it. You did what's called back in the day an Indian give. And that's you can't do that anymore. 2022. Can't say that. Redskins, by the way, that whole thing came about. The Redskin Nation came over and they wanted to be on the helmet. That's a whole other story. We're going to get into it next time because I know you don't have the time here, Your Honor. But I would say that we did good work here today. We got it out of Fredericks. We got it out of the first guy, McGillicuddy, Jenkins. We got it out of Jenkins. When we brought Scooter Jenkins up on the stand, and I broke his freaking will right here in front of you, that was probably that was the moment of the day, This second part with this crazy Fredericks guy, Leon, like that was just the cream on the top of the cake. But definitely Scooter Jenkins, I'm putting my freaking, I'm going to put a feather in my cap on that one. I got Scooter Jenkins to break character and show who he really was. And now he's in cuffs. He's, look, he's going to jail. 50,000 years. And, he should have known better. But he didn't read the rules before he showed up in court today. And of course, when you're up against the greatest, Peter Bishop, and he's here to take you down, just like everybody else in the path, including Amber, that's what Peter Bishop's here to do. Take out the trash. What's that, Your Honor? Oh, thank you. No, I appreciate that, and the defense rests. Is he the defense? I think so. Who's the defense in this case? Because I don't even freaking watch it. Is Johnny the defense? Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, thank you, Your Honor. No further questions. Yes, that'll be all, Your Honor. No further questions. All right. We got our scene. Oh, my goodness. How out of my mind, guys, right? Oh, goodness, I finished up that schmoothie. I'll tell you what. I can't wait to cut this now. Because now it's like real. I've got questions, and I've already got the stuff from last night. If I can cut this and make it look good, which I'm thinking I can, this is going to be a pretty funny movie when I put it out tomorrow or the next day. I think it should be for tomorrow. I also think I should somehow work in the comedy reporter bit. That should be in there as well, where he's there doing the interview outside talking about the details of the case. Although it has nothing to do with the stuff we were talking about, so we'll have to see how that goes. But fam, friends, it looks like we did it again, didn't we? 1,237 days in a row of the Renaissance of complete insanity. Oh, I very much intend to download all this content and edit it tonight, tomorrow, and get it together for you for hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. There's more I have to film, so... Although I guess I don't have to. Like, I thought about doing a scene as the judge, but I don't think it's that necessary to do the scene as the judge. Just the attorney and the questioning, the testimonials, that could be enough. And hopefully there's enough there to work with. Oh, goodness. So, fam, friends, remember, tomorrow we do it all over again. For day 1,238 in a row of the Renaissance. And I cannot wait for it. Can't wait to see what we do next. Oh, goodness. It's getting crazy. Do me a favor, continue to spread the word. Remember, we are on our way to 10,000 live in the moment. And it's going to happen. It's going to be all of us that make it happen. So do me a favor. Get ready for tomorrow when I put together this piece for you, which is going to be... I think it's going to be pretty freaking cool. The Amber Heard, Johnny Depp courtroom testimonials from the dealer and from her special interest. Ooh. I cannot wait. Why is this showing me like this? I don't need to see this. This is weird. see that. So friends, tomorrow, don't forget, we do it all over again. Until then, Kathleen Danford, Jacqueline Grace, Pamela Swan, Sage Pup, and anybody else that may be out there lurking. Keep spreading that word. And until tomorrow. Hold on. This is because I tried to do 4K for you guys earlier, and that's why it didn't work. Let me just see if I can do this. Get this right. I have to do the intro still, so that's right for tomorrow. There we go. Okay, fam and friends, so until tomorrow, when we do it all over again, Sid, my brother, oh goodness, Sage, Pamela, Jacqueline, Kathleen, and Sid, till tomorrow, it's Mark Pyers, and it's Renaissance Man. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Till tomorrow, fam. Till tomorrow.